Hey everyone, in this video we want to chat with you about fructose and liver health and glycogen replenishment in the liver. So fructose often gets a bad rap, and that rap isn't substantiated, especially if you are athletic or otherwise, engaging in a lot of higher intensity exercise, even resistance training. And so the reason for that is because fructose preferentially refills liver glycogen. And, if you just finish with a hard workout session, for example, then having a small amount of fructose, upwards of, probably 15 to 30 grams of fructose alongside any carbohydrate is going to amplify your ability to replenish your liver glycogen. And that's simply because fructose kind of stays in the realm of the liver. Whereas glucose enters into systemic circulation and is better able to refill muscle glycogen.
Yeah, we did a video on fruit and how it's healthy too. That covers a little of this. But we were asked to do a specific sports fructose conversation. So that's what we're trying to cover right now.
Yeah, and it really is that simple. It's like if your liver doesn't have a bunch of glycogen, fructose is going to preferentially refill that. When you look at isotopic tracer studies evaluating fructose's travel through the liver in exercising individuals, about 50% of it becomes glucose, 25% of it becomes lactate, and anywhere from 15 all the way up to like 15 to 20% becomes glycogen, liver glycogen, and then the remaining 5% is either just straight up used for energy or stored as fat, depending on the energy requirements of the person consuming it. So this idea that you're gonna get fat off fructose just isn't supported mechanistically, because people just think, oh, fructose has the ability to become fat in the liver, and that's end of story. But when you actually look at what happens to fructose metabolism,
happens when you focus on mechanisms.
Yeah, right, exactly.
In isolation.
Yes, and that's just like one pathway. But all of these other pathways, like transformation to glucose, transformation to lactate, storage as glycogen, oxidation for energy, those tend to get ignored. But those are the bulk of what happens to the fructose, not storage as fat.
And I think it's preferential, especially since athletes have high stress hormones and they can't sleep through the night. And usually that's because their liver glycogen is low. Especially
in women.
Yeah.
Because they have lower amounts of glycogen in their liver. So they get more of if they end up running out, at 2 a.m., they have that stress response, and that's what wakes them up in the morning.
Yeah, so adding some fruit during the day is helpful.
I think that's perfect. So yeah, if you're a hard training athlete, okay, let me say this. If you're sedentary, you can eat fructose and get away with it, especially if it's in a fruit form. But is it going to be ideal or necessary? No. If you're an athlete, would you benefit from incorporating some fructose into your diet through the form of fruits, or even fruit juices or something, if specifically around the workout? Yeah, you would.
Yep,
and that's this one. So if you like this content, great. That's what we're trying to do. And if you know someone who you think would benefit from hearing this video, then please send it to them.